You wake up early. It's still dark, but you're already on your feet. Your body protests, your mind whispers, stay in bed, it's easier. But comfort is a trap. It kills you. Comfort destroys strength, spirit, and character. Motivation. It's a lie. It comes and goes like the wind. But discipline, that's your armor. Discipline is what keeps you moving forward when your mind screams to stop. When you're tired, angry, when everything hurts, discipline says, one more. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. You don't need to wait until you feel like it. You get up and do it. Second by second, step by step, you rebuild yourself. You become someone who doesn't fear pain, someone who's ready to stare fear in the face. Every time you fight yourself, you win. You strengthen your mind, your willpower. And then you start to realize, you're not just moving forward, you're destroying the weaker version of yourself. Every small choice, every step toward your goal, is a rebellion against weakness. You think it's impossible. You're wrong. You're capable of so much more. Look in the mirror. You see a winner, even if you don't feel it yet. You're already doing great because you're fighting. That's a victory in itself. But the key is, don't stop. The world owes you nothing. No one is coming to hand you success. And that's your power. You'll create your success with your own hands. And when it happens, you'll see that the best part of this journey wasn't the finish line, but who you became along the way. You're doing great. And you'll keep going. Because this is just the beginning. You're here now, and that means you've already chosen to fight. But let me tell you something, you haven't even scratched the surface of what you're capable of. That voice in your head that tells you to quit, it's lying. It wants you to stay small, stay comfortable, stay weak. But you're not here to stay small. The truth is, every single day is a test. A test of how far you're willing to go, how much you're willing to endure, and how relentless you can be. Most people fail that test. They let their excuses define them. I'm too tired, it's too hard, I don't feel like it. Those words are poison, and you know better than to drink them. Every time you push past that voice, every time you get up when you don't want to, you're proving to yourself that you're stronger than you think. You're building a person who can't be broken. You're training your mind to be unshakable, because the mind is where the real battle happens. Think about it, your body is capable of so much more than your mind allows. When you think you've hit your limit, you're only at 40%. That's the rule. Your mind throws up roadblocks long before your body is actually done. So, what do? You lean into the discomfort. You push harder. You tell that voice, not today. You know what separates the winners from the rest? They don't wait for motivation to strike. They create it. They show up, day in and day out, whether they feel like it or not. Rain, shine, exhaustion, pain, it doesn't matter. They don't negotiate with weakness. They just do the work. And here's the kicker, the pain, the struggle, the setbacks, they're not obstacles. They're opportunities. Every failure, every moment of doubt, every time you fall flat on your face, is a chance to grow. Pain isn't your enemy, it's your teacher. It's showing you where you're weak so you can become stronger. When you think about quitting, remember this, no one remembers the person who gave up. No one celebrates mediocrity. You weren't born to be average. You weren't born to blend in. You were born to stand out, to rise above, to prove to yourself and to the world that you're unstoppable. But it's not just about you. Your discipline, your resilience, it's going to inspire others. People are watching, even when you don't realize it. They're looking at you and thinking, if they can do it, maybe I can too. So, every time you want to quit, remember who you're fighting for. This path you've chosen is hard. There will be days when it feels like the weight of the world is crushing you. But that's the price of greatness. Nothing worth having comes easy. And when you look back, years from now, you won't remember the comfort of staying in bed. You'll remember the battles you fought, the pain you endured, and the person you became because of it. So keep going. Run when you can, crawl if you have to, but don't you dare stop. This journey isn't about perfection, it's about progress. It's about showing up for yourself every single day, no matter what. One day, you'll look in the mirror and you won't just see someone who tried, you'll see someone who conquered. Someone who took every excuse, every setback, every ounce of doubt, and turned it into fuel. You'll see someone who didn't just dream of success, they demanded it, earned it, and owned it. This is your story. And it's just getting started. When you think you've reached your breaking point, that's when the real work begins. You've been grinding, sweating, and pushing, but you still have more in the tank. How do I know? Because you're still standing. If you're breathing, if your heart's still beating, you've got more to give. You're walking a path most people won't even dare to start. They talk about their goals, they dream about what they want, but they never act. You've chosen differently. You've chosen to show up, and that choice alone makes you dangerous. It puts you in a league of your own. But don't get it twisted, this isn't just about showing up once or twice. This is about consistency. Anyone can work hard for a day. Anyone can push themselves when it's easy or when they're feeling inspired. But true discipline, it's what you do on the days when everything feels wrong. When you're exhausted, frustrated, and doubting yourself, those are the days that define you. The world isn't going to hand you success. No one's going to show up and say, "Here, you deserve this." You have to take it. You have to claim it. And claiming it means embracing the grind. It means waking up every morning and deciding, today, I'm going to outwork everyone. Today, I'm going to outlast my excuses. Here's the truth, the pain you feel now, the struggle, the exhaustion, it's temporary. But the pride, the strength, and the confidence you gain from pushing through, that lasts forever. Every rep you do, every extra mile, every tough decision to keep going, it's all adding up. It's building a version of you that you can't even fully see yet. Picture that version of yourself. The one who doesn't flinch in the face of adversity. The one who doesn't care about comfort, who thrives under pressure, who keeps moving forward no matter what. That's who you're becoming. But you have to earn it, every single day. This journey isn't just about reaching the finish line, it's about who you are when you get there. It's about proving to yourself that you're capable of more than you ever imagined. And when you do reach that goal, you won't stop. Because by then, you'll understand the secret, there is no finish line. The process itself is the reward. Every time you lace up your shoes, pick up the weights, or show up for the work, you're doing more than building your body, you're building your character. You're proving to yourself that you're not the type to quit. You're not the type to settle. You're the type to fight for what you want. And let me tell you something about the people who fight, they always win. Maybe not right away. Maybe not in the way they expected. But they win because they refuse to stop. They win because they're too stubborn, too relentless, too damn determined to accept anything less than their best. So keep going. Keep fighting. Keep proving to yourself that you're stronger than your doubts, tougher than your fears, and hungrier than your excuses. The world doesn't know what's coming. They don't see the storm you're about to unleash. This is your time. This is your moment. Make it count. Because one day, when you're standing at the top, you'll look back and realize that every step, every struggle, every drop of sweat was worth it. You'll realize that you didn't just achieve your goal, you became unstoppable.